Minnesota's booming craft brewery industry is raising a toast to the recently enacted tax reform law. Not only does it slash the excise tax paid on every barrel brewed, but also cuts red tape and regulatory roadblocks. As Bill Hudson explains, craft brewers say the savings will fuel both growth and jobs.
In this Minneapolis tap room, craft brewers swilled beer and talked taxes, celebrating regulatory relief.
For us, this money, I can say, directly goes into expansion, goes into new equipment, goes into hiring more people.
Specifically, reforms included in the recently signed tax bill that eases regulatory red tape and cuts in half the tax brewers pay on each barrel.
This is a big deal.
3rd District Congressman Eric Paulson sponsored the legislation to help Minnesota's 140 craft brewers.
We cut in half the excise tax that is now going to be paid by a small brewer. And so once you hit a level where you're producing 2 million barrels, you're not going to have that type of a tax break.
Brewers had been paying $7 tax on each barrel produced. That's now been cut in half, meaning a brewer putting out 30,000 barrels a year would see a tax savings of $105,000. It's hoped that money fuels expansion, jobs, and better pay for workers.
If we hit our sales projections for next year, this excise tax alone is going to allow us to be able to extend benefits to our employees.
And more than tax savings, craft brewers will have less red tape, making it easier to brew new flavors and spread more craft breweries across the state.
Sure. All right.
Bill Hudson, WCCO 4 News.
The legislation isn't just for craft breweries, but also eases regulations on the state's cider, wine, and distilled spirits industries.